Morning, guys, girls, everybody who watches. Happy Monday. Good morning. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Phil here. Uh, I had a fun weekend teaching a Harley class, and it went really smooth. Rowan worked really hard on it, and we had a pretty good time. And yeah, got really sunburned. I got like the whole Neapolitan ice cream stripes. Hey, Haley. Good morning. Um, it's Laura Lynn's birthday today, February 22nd, and we got some stuff planned today. So that's why I'm on somewhat early. So anyway, I don't know if I'll put out a post if y'all want to say happy birthday to her. She's on a social media fast, and yeah, yes, yeah, you need to take a class, man. You missed it this weekend. It was the very first all female class I've taught. It was three new riders, man. It was a lot of fun. But man, where was I? I just like straight up got lost. Anyway, what's up, Hess? What's up, Andy? I don't know. I don't know where I was. I was somewhere talking about Laura Lynn's birthday. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll tell her you said happy birthday. Let's see. Today we're talking about transformations through ordeal. Growth through change. Transformation through ordeal. Let's look at it. You know, I'm 46 years old, so I watched a lot of Beavis and Butthead, you know, when they came out, and one of them really stuck out to me, and they were slapping each other in the face, and it was like, oh, that sucks. And they were like, well, you know, if nothing sucked and everything was cool all the time, how would you know? Like how would you know it's cool if nothing sucked? Let that set in. Let that set in. I mean, if everything was cool all the time and nothing sucked, then how would you know it was cool? And they slapped him in the face again. Oh, that sucks. And it was like, oh, cool. So it's a timeless story. We've heard it over and over through different backgrounds, different religions, different context. You know, Jesus died on the cross. He suffered for our sins. He died for our sins to wash us, right? He transformed a bit. Now you're late for work. Come on, Norton. You got Odin, you know, he sacrificed his eye and hung upside down on the world tree, Yggdrasil, to gain knowledge and wisdom. You know, Tyr sacrificed his arm to Fenrir to save the earth. There's multiple tellings of growth through sacrifice and suffering. So let's put that into context today. You know, Norton suffered chasing his dog, and he's gonna be a little bit late for work, but it's cool that he got his dog back. You know, that makes it a better day. You know, what's up, Justin? Good morning. So if we look at, you know, we work out. I go and lift weights or go for a run or whatever. I'm sore as all get out, and then I grow. My VO2 max goes up. My ability to pick up bigger weights. I get in better health. But at the time that I'm doing that run or lifting that weight, I'm somewhat suffering. I'm tearing the muscles to rebuild them stronger. The longer that you run, the further you can run in the future. The faster that you run, the more it hurts, but it's building up that strength and the endurance in order to go faster and longer in the future. We all got the idea now, right? So suffering can and usually does lead to positive change. On the other hand, it can lead to a negative change. You know, a lot of veterans suffer. Myself, I mean, we suffer from PTSD. We suffer from traumatic brain injuries. There's guys out there that are amputees or blinded or total loss of hearing. They paralyzed. They're suffering. They did suffer, but now they're thriving because they've adapted and overcame that change. They've grown with that change. They've overcome that trauma from the past. We can use that trauma from the past to fuel us. Does that make sense? So if we look at it like, some of the stuff that I had to go through in Iraq as like a workout, then it made me stronger. It made me a better person. It made me a better leader. It made me a better person. It made me a better member of the community. It made me a better voice. So if we look at it on the positive side, then our change through ordeal, our transformation through ordeal, will come out on the other side successfully. We'll come out a bigger, stronger, better, faster, harder to kill person on the other side of it. And the main thing that works this catalyst is you. Your attitude, your drive, your perspective, to say. There for a while I played the victim. I'm like, man, I got PTSD. I'm hurt. My back hurts. I got degenerative disc disease. I got herniated disc. I got bulging disc. My back is corroding and falling apart. I'll never be able to run a marathon. The VA deemed me disabled. I'm not a disabled veteran. I refuse to accept that title. I have marathons in my future. I have marathons to run. I have triathlons to run. I have boats to sail. I have lands to conquer. I have all the helmets up there. No. Go grab the Viking helmet and start going off. Suffering can lead to a positive change. And that leads to a change of your perspective in life. Don't sweat the small stuff, right? When we were in Iraq, we endured like weeks without power in 130-degree weather. You know how hard it is to sleep in like 130-degree weather? Well, you can sleep pretty freaking good if you're not getting watered at that moment. What? If you're not out on a patrol where they're trying to ambush you or shoot at you or blow you up with an IED, you sleep pretty good even without power. Even if you're outside on a cot because it's too hot inside the living container, So that made me stronger here in my house. We could save money by turning down the heat. We could save money by shutting off the AC during the day. You know what I'm saying? I can endure that. I've been through a lot worse. Whatever kind of crappy day in America is nothing compared to a shit day in Iraq. And I know that. The worst part of my life is behind me, and I've grown from it, and I got nothing more insurmountable that I can't accomplish. There's nothing out there that is going to bring me down. In other words, it changes your perspective. It changes your perception. It changes your perception of who you are and yourself. You got to get introspective. You got to start tearing your inside apart and figure out what's going on inside your head, your emotions, your feeling. You got your feeling brain and your thinking brain. You know, you gotta let those two talk to each other. You got to let those two communicate and figure out what is going on inside there. A little bit of introspection. You don't suffer a little bit going through this change, but you're gonna come out on the other side a lot stronger and a lot more determined. So here I wrote down, stop worrying about the small shit and focus on what actually matters to you. What this is where you define what your core values are, what matters to you. What are you going to do in your life to make a difference? Yeah, are we all insignificant motes of dust in the universe? We're only here temporarily, right? Might as well make the most out of what we got. We're only here for a second. We're here for a blink. What are you going to do with your life? Or you don't live it as a victim and miserable? Or you don't persevere and come out and kick ass this week? You know what I'm saying? You got to realize what your strengths are and let your best qualities shine through. This helps you define that. If you've suffered from some ordeal in the past, you can overcome it and come out stronger on the other end. Come out better. Not only that, but you could be a shining example for other people. Hess says he refuses to be a 22 statistic. Dude, I've thought about it. I have 100%, man. And I tell people that, and they look at like, what the? How is that even possible, Phil? You're such a positive dude. And I'm like, well, at that point in time, I wasn't feeling very positive. I was feeling the exact opposite of positive. So it's all about how you adjust to that change, how you adjust to that ordeal. Do you accept the change or do you resist the change? Change is going to happen. Change is constant. It's the struggle that is optional. All right. I know it seems pretty strong message, right? So transformation through ordeal. Just think of it. We're better, stronger, and more knowledgeable. We've gained that wisdom from our ordeals. All right. I'm gonna speak on the veteran side. All right. So that's what I know. I'm not playing that freaking victim anymore. I'm not. I decided that last year. I sat right here in the garage. I think I was on the other side, and I was like, I refuse to be a damn victim. I refuse to be a disabled veteran. I refuse. And look at me now. I'm thriving. I'm happy. I'm comfortable. I push myself incredibly hard physically and mentally. I'm trying to learn something new every day. I'm trying to create a new Phil. I'm trying to create something better out of myself. because I know I can do better. I know I can do better than this right here. There's more coming. There's more coming. It's not just gonna be some like secondhand cubicle in my garage using a. I can get the message out there better. So, Spunny Photo. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Maybe I do. Maybe I forgot. Change is tough, and it took you a while to realize that change is necessary. Bro, it is tough. It is tough. Think about that. If we equate this, I'm by no means trying to compare myself to Jesus. I'm just using that story as an example. Okay, we can come out on the other side of this a lot better. We as a veteran, as a veteran community, we need to hold each other up. We need to talk to each other and let each other know that it's okay to hurt. It is okay to hurt. It is okay to struggle with that change. It's not okay to give up. Never accept defeat. Never retreat. Right? Never leave a fallen soldier. Never leave a fallen comrade. We don't accept that. Failure's not an option. It is okay to suffer. We grow through suffering. We learn from our mistakes. You get stronger through pain. We grow in love. Let's see. Done. Bro, you wrote a lot, didn't you? I miss it. Let me see. I love you, brother. I love you too, man. Thank you. I met a lot of great NCOs. I met a lot of great soldiers. I met a lot of great men and women out there with potential. And if we live to the fullest of that potential, then we're going to thrive, and we're going to help each other thrive. I can't do this alone. That's why I do this. Solid purpose and structure. Absolutely. Solid purpose and structure. You got to have that put in there. But anyway, I'm going to go celebrate Laura Lynn's birthday with her. And I wish you all a great week. I'm thinking of a social media fast coming up. So I'll announce that, and then, probably take a week off of Facebook, Insta, and YouTube. So, but I'll announce it before I do it. But if anybody needs to get in touch with me, of course, y'all got my phone number. If not, shoot me a message. I'll put it up here. I don't care. It's 253-579-5365. Shoot me a text. I'm more likely to respond to a text than a phone call. Laura Lynn has been going through a social media fast, and she seems to like have a lot more time on her hands, because I'm not sitting there scrolling Facebook and burning stuff up. Sarn Diaz, thank you, brother. I love you, man. Sarn Diaz was one of the first leaders I ever met in my life. Yeah, back old. I think it was an E5. I think you were E4P when I first got there, and then you got your E5. That's when Sarn Diaz came out. But yeah, lots of great memories there, and we hold each other accountable. We hold each other up. We support each other, and we're there for each other in times of suffering and pain. We're a team. We're a tribe. If y'all haven't heard, Go Ruck, the Rucksack Company has started a community challenge called Go Ruck Tribe. You ought to check it out. Laura Lynn and I are both taking part in it. It's a lot of fun. It's very challenging, and not only physically but mentally. So I got to write letters. I can't tell you the last time I wrote a letter. I got to write a letter. So if I hit you up asking for a mail address, shoot it to me, will you? Let's see. E5P. Gotcha. Fonseca, good morning. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great week. Go out there, change. Remember what you've been through and where you're at now. Look at where you are. Look around you. Look how blessed we are. Blessed. I love you all. Thank you so much for the support and watching this little live stream. You know, it keeps me going. It keeps me thinking, keeps me on my toes. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. Y'all be safe. Have a great weekend. And I love you all. I'm out. Bye, guys.